Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Jimenez and this is my final video presentation for the Comm 310 website that I created. This is my website. It's called Sponsor a Smile. The main purpose was to create a fundraiser website in order to help fund dental procedures for children of low-income families in Central America specifically. The logo I created in Adobe Illustrator. I drew the little child's face myself. The intention was to make it seem like a child had drawn it. And initially, I had included a bunch of drawings on my website that were as if children had created them, and they were kind of scattered throughout, and it looked adorable. However, because this is my first ever class with anything programming, I'm doing graphic design, and this was a requirement. I had never even I didn't know anything about CSS, HTML, nothing. So this was a huge learning curve for me. And although my website is very simple, I had to scratch all those ideas and just simplify. I am very proud of what I've accomplished. So it's called Sponsor a Smile. Here's my logo. It's got the 5 sections: who we are, what we do, you the sponsor, stay in touch, and get started. The first section just explains who we are, what kind of organization are we, and who we're focused on. What we do, the name says it. It explains what we do. You, the sponsor, is kind of just helping the sponsor know what role they play in the organization, and stay in touch is a way for sponsors to stay in touch with the people that they help, the children that they help in Central America, specifically for children. The last section is called Get Started, and it has a Sponsor Now button so that people can take action. The colors that I chose were based on research that I did, based on my target audience, which was a woman in her mid-40s to 50s. The ideal colors were lavenders and greens, and green was also a color that is assimilated to health. So because my website is based on helping dental health in children, I decided to use lavender, a very ghost white for the background in order to keep the focus on the intention of the website, and then a very light green here and a darker green at the bottom with the orange Sponsor Now button, because bright reds and oranges are a color of take action. And I also chose this picture of this volunteer specifically with the orange vest because I felt like it tied it really nicely with my Sponsor Now button. So what I learned the most, I want to say everything that it required to create this website. Divi was very challenging, but I feel like I probably learned the most CSS and just about the classes and IDs and what they are and tags. And that book that we read was very, very helpful. I actually purchased the actual book. And this was like my Bible this whole semester. So that's what I learned the most, honestly. And what was challenging is everything. Everything was extremely challenging. This was one of the most difficult classes I have had to take. And I'm just happy with the results. I know that compared to some of the amazing websites I've seen you guys put out there, this is very simple, but I'm happy with it. And it does have all the requirements that are asked for in the project. So I've gone way over because I talk too much. Thanks again, and we'll see you later.